Hey, what's up, guys? This is Josh from Team Crescent back again with another discussion video. And I know you guys are going to be eager once you guys see the titles. I'm definitely enjoying doing these discussion videos. They're making me feel like I'm back in the competitive scene. So before I begin, I just wanted to let you guys know that we had our teammate Brian, or as we call him, Bezang, just posted his TG Agent deck profile up, and it's, oh my god, godly, insane, awesome. The deck, by all means, is not completed yet. You know, he just started getting back into the game, being one of the best agent enthusiasts that I've ever seen. After Striker and Earth got limited to 1, he was kind of forced to adapt, and, you know, he just took a break from the game. But once Earth came back to 2, he started playing again, and now that Earth is at 3 and Striker is at 2, it is so sweet. But definitely, like, guys, check out the deck profile. I know there's some agent fans out there. I definitely know that you guys are there because there's always an agent player, and it's a really good deck. It's very consistent. It may not look like it, but he's an amazing player. He has he doesn't have the best extra deck yet, and he definitely will. But you know, for right now, he's doing absolutely phenomenal. So with that said, let's just jump right ahead into the discussion for today, and that is elemental heroes. I understand that everybody is commenting like, oh my gosh, Stratos is gone, the deck is gonna suck now, and I'm here shaking my head and saying like, why? Here's my argument. Number one, we have 3 e-calls and 3 hero lives. That means we have 6 searchers. We lost 1, and by all means, I don't think that that's like anything that needs to be afraid of. And of course, people are going to be like, but like Stratos was a hero target. You could fuse with him. You could super poly him. And I'm just like, but come on, like, does it actually compensate for what we're looking like? Does it actually like matter? Because the last time I've seen somebody use Stratos' effective pop or face down card was like 2, 3 formats ago. And with Stratos' sole purpose being a normal summon and search, and you actually have 6 cards that can do that easily, there's just like, I don't think that that's a valid argument to have. I understand that Stratos definitely adds a lot of versatility to the deck. It gives so much like speed and offensive power, and like you can recycle him back and forth again. But I don't think he's essential. When you have 6 searchers in the deck and you already have such an amazing monster lineup, like triple alias, you can run photon thrashers, and you have an insane rank 4 toolbox, guys. Lavalval Chain, Digusto Emerald, Black Ship of Corn, Photon Papal Operative, Gaga Cowboy. All of these are just amazing cards that you can easily make when you guys play heroes, and it's something that I think people have forgotten. I haven't seen too many hero players this format. They assume that the deck is dead because Stratos is gone, when in fact it's still a very viable deck. Another point I'd like to bring up is that people are really accustomed to playing the traditional like anti-meta gem OTK or alias I'm sorry, not OTK, what am I talking about? The traditional anti-meta heroes, and that was one of my favorite decks for a long time to play. My teammate actually had it for a period of time before he sold it. But a couple formats back. But you know, that deck is really fun to play, and I understand that people think that like that's the most consistent build, and maybe like that's the most versatile build. But there are so many other things that you guys can do with heroes. One of my favorite deck profiles that I've seen for Elemental Heroes was actually from an old Yugi tuber named Cresta. A lot of people know him. Unfortunately, he's left the Yugi Tubi community now, and it's really sad. But I mean, his legacy is still here, which is why I'm talking about him right now. His deck profile consisted of like triple Fusion Gate, triple Alias, you know, using Voltic, using Ocean, using all of that stuff, and like he would set up for 3 turns with like no cards on the field, and out of nowhere, just like straight up OTK his opponents like with a field in their hand. Like he would save his dark holes, save his torrentials, save his safe zones, and it was just like it was such a great deck profile. And it was a really versatile deck because when he used it in action, he played against like actual meta decks during the time, and he was able to like, you know, beat them because he's a very, you know, traditional. He's not a traditional. He's just like he's a hero. He's a hero player, and he could basically do so many things with heroes, and that's the point I'm trying to give off, is that there's not just one way to play heroes. Something that my teammate, my co-captain, and I, Johnny, shout out to Johnny, wherever you're doing, happy Jewish holiday. He actually we picked up our 3 secret aliases and our secret e-calls. Let me show it to you guys real quick. We actually intend on playing a deck called EOTK, or what we call EOTK. It's actually just Electro OTK, but EOTK sounds so much cooler to us. And it's, oh my god, guys, the deck is super broke. Like, you guys would, and like, it's a 2 card combination where it's kind of like, if you have it, you're going crazy, and if you don't, like, it's just like, well, shit. But we're trying to add some consistency to the deck. It revolves around these 2 cards, and these 2 cards are just super broke. Expect a deck profile of this deck in like the next month or so. It's a really fun deck to play, and like we don't know how viable it's going to be. We know that we sacked dragons, we sacked spellbooks, we sacked mermails on DN. I mean, they did have no idea what we were playing, and I think that's going to be an advantage that hero players have this format. People don't understand that there's so many different ways to play heroes, and it's just like this. It's not one-dimensional. So, with that said, like, I leave you guys with this thought: just think about straying away from the traditional like back row heavy sort of like passive aggressive hero type of decks. Think about adjusting to the meta. How do you keep up with the speed of E-Dragons, or how do you screw up or interfere with their combinations? Because elemental heroes can do a lot of things with very little, and if you can limit your opponent on doing specific things and still give you the offensive capability to perform your actions, like, you're going to put yourself in a very good position. So yeah, guys, that's it for the little discussion that I had. I really think that heroes do have a chance this format, despite what everybody else says. Think about it for a second, ponder on it, get your aliases back. You don't need Stratos, and think about it this way: like, if you play heroes this format, and when Stratos comes back, because we all know Stratos is coming back, like, you guys are going to be prepared, because you just add an incredible offensive power to a deck that's already very decent. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that I'm like insane out of my mind? The heroes aren't even playable anymore? And let me hear what you guys think. Once again, I love doing these these discussion videos. They really do make me feel like I'm back in the competitive scene, and I enjoy studying the game, so expect a lot more of these from me, guys. But yeah, once again, we are going to be posting duel videos, deck profiles, and a whole bunch of other things, at least once every 2 days. So yeah, guys, that's it from us. So this is Josh from Team Crescent, signing out.